how's it going? It's me, your host, That Mania, back at it again with another 6-scale figure review. Today we have one of those controversial takes with the Hot Toys Batman Begins Batman. Now, this figure is something that I know a lot of people have talked about with a lot of different issues, but I got it on sale. Obviously, I'm not paying full price for controversy, but we will pay a decent price to check it out, shall we? So here's the box, and the first thing I want to say is lazy box art. I hate the fact that this box art is just the movie cover, pretty much. Hot Toys box art's not supposed to be the movie cover. They got lazy on this one, which it feels like they might have gone lazy for the whole figure. But we haven't gotten the figure out yet, so let's not talk about that. Box the Dark Knight Trilogy. Box the Dark Knight Trilogy. Box the Dark Knight Trilogy. Let's get this box out of here so we can talk about the figure, shall we then? This figure feels weird, like it feels wrong, like it's not supposed to look the way it does, but it does look that way. That cowl is huge, and I feel like it shouldn't even be on this figure. It just looks like it doesn't belong. I think it's also a slightly different shade of black, which makes it stand out just that slightly bit more, but I'm not 100% if that's the light or if that's him. But I do want to get to talking about this as quick as possible, because there is a reason I bought this. There's a specific reason I bought this, and it's not for this, funnily enough. So let's get Batman off the spinning turntable of doom so I could talk about this guy as quick as possible. Let's Batman Begins, shall we? Alright, so this Batman comes with a few goodies. Not many, but a few. He comes with his little batarangs, which do sit in his belt, but I'm not going to put it in there because I don't want to dig another batarang out of my finger today. And then he comes with his 2 extra mouth plates, which, if it enhances, look horrible. And when we pull him up in a second, I will show you what they all look like on him himself. So, let's pull Batman closer. And can I just say, I almost stopped reviewing this figure. I've filmed this already. Oopsies. I recorded this already. And I was so unhappy with everything going on, I stopped recording for a little bit, and I had to take a breather. I'm usually not unhappy with figures. Like, even with, like, Dr. Fate, per se, I was able to at least find some enjoyment. This guy just keeps making me angry, and I'm not happy about it, because I love Batman. So I shouldn't be angry at Batman, but I'm angry at him. But yes, here we go. So here is this faceplate, and then we have all 3 faceplates together on screen right now. You can see his kissing face, his unhappy face, and his regular face. There's only one usable mouth plate here. The other 2 are stupid. I don't understand the thought process behind the Christian Bale faces to begin with, but that's just what we have to live with. Also, speaking of faceplates, I have some Christian Bale head sculpts here. I've got these 2. And if you asked me which one was the Dark Knight Rises head sculpt and which one is the Batman Begins head sculpt, I couldn't tell you, because I'm pretty sure they're the exact same head sculpt through and through. And I accidentally mixed them up, so we'll never know. So yes, here is Batman himself. And, the more I felt it my first run through, the more I got unhappy. So let's just try to make this somewhat quick. The cowl is gross. It's too big. It looks okay, but I was never a big fan of this cowl anyway. I much prefer the Rises and Night suit. I think it looks a little bit better. It flows, and it's not rubbery garbage. This guy is rubbery garbage. So if we come down here, you can see it's all rubber. At least it's not glossy black like the original run of this guy was for some reason. This one's a little bit more matte, which I guess is all right, but still, it's just, I don't know, I just kind of expected a bit more. I get it, the suit was rubber in the movie, but it sucks. This cape is also just kind of like in the way at all times. I get what they're going for, because he does have that wraparound cape in the movie, but this cape sucks. And he barely stands. Every time I try to get the cape out of the way, he falls over, and this is why I stopped to begin with. This is why I stopped the first time, and I'm going to stop a second time. If you don't hear this, it's because I stopped the second time. Give me a second. All right. So the belt is nice. It's a nice gold, and it stands out nicely. It's a good Batman belt. I like this belt. Belt makes me happy. You just, you know, these, the bracers look cool. They're spiky, they're pointy, they're good. Rubbery looking hands, gross. It's all rubbery and I just don't like it. I did buy this Batman, not with the intent of him being Batman though. So that one's on me. But I am glad that I got this on sale, because I don't think I would be very happy if I paid full price, because if we keep going, you'll just see it's more and more rubber. Just squishy rubber. These knee pads, yeah, I just don't, my fingers feel weird on it. And then the boots, which also right here, even though it's not connected, is also rubber. Even this is a bit rubbery, but not all the way. So, you know, there's that saving grace. But that's not everything this Batman does. So we have this Batman, and we have First Night Out Batman, Spelunker Bruce Wayne. And that's what we're going to switch to now. So if I can make this transition work, it should just slide over right now. Now, Spelunker Bruce Wayne here is pretty much the entire reason I bought this figure. I wanted, like, that First Night Out look from Batman Begins. I didn't want the Batman Begins suit. I wanted this look specifically. So this is what, you know, this is what he'll look like on the shelf. Obviously, I need to futz with it a little bit. But it definitely redeems a lot that I had problems with the figure, because I do get the look that I want out of it. Again, there's some inaccuracies. The bat symbol shouldn't be there, blah, blah, blah. But I can live with it because I am a lot happier now that I have this look specifically. If this is the look you're going for, you can see here that it definitely does look good. It's very easy to get this stuff on as well. You just gotta slide it on, get the cape off, get the cowl off, thank God. And then you got yourself a spelunking Bruce Wayne. So, now that I'm happy, let's take that happiness away by putting the outfit back on and comparing him to another Dark Knight Batman. Shall we then? Okay, we're back. Batman saw medical attention and we're all good now. So normally in this part of the video, I would go down the line and I would show you every Batman I've ever owned, but I genuinely just want to get this Batman out of my sight as quick as possible. So I'm just going to compare him to the Dark Knight Rises / Dark Knight Batman suit. And, wow, I love that Rises suit so much better. I know people say they like the Batman Begins suit, and even if it was accurate and perfect, I still don't really like it all that much. The bigger ears, like bat ears, do look nice. And the cranium looks a little less weird on the Begin suit. But the suit part itself is just so much better. Oh, speaks to me. It brings butterflies, you know? Getting all queasy. Not queasy. I'm getting all gushy. My heart's warming up. It's just... he's making me feel better with this considerably better look than this Batman Begins suit. It's a shame that he's going to have to go away and I'm going to have to articulate this guy. I wish he had a life-ending 360. But anyway, this is the comparison between the two Batmen, in case you were wondering. Let's move on to articulation and hopefully get this video done at some point. I want him gone. I hate my life. So, unfortunately, there will be no life ending 360 degrees today. Arm goes up that far, back none, back and forth. Crunch, because it is all rubber and nothing is there to stop it. Back crunch, none. Spread, not really. Leg goes up that far comfortably, back that far comfortably. There is some knee bend and ankle articulation. Nothing special about this guy. The only thing special is how much I want him not to be in my face anymore. So Batman, zip your way, please, desperately, to the end of the video. Thank you. Shall we then? Damn, Batman. So all in all, a very not great Batman, salvaged and saved by a look that most people probably won't even consider putting on him. This look definitely, I mean, it saved the image of this Batman Begins Hot Toys Batman. Hot Toys, what the hell were you thinking with this one? I just don't get it. It's cut and dry. Make the Batman, make it look good. That's your bread and butter. Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man. How did you screw it up? Hopefully the 3.0 is a lot better. I will be looking for some of those custom cowls and capes for this guy at some point. But for now, I will live with my first night out, Bruce Wayne. If you pick this guy up, let me know if you have tried to fix him yourself, gotten some custom stuff, or if you're keeping him in this look as well. And if you skip this guy because he sucks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to skip this guy, because he does suck. It's a shame to say, but he does. Let me know how you feel about this figure, however, in the long run of things. Do you think he'll hold up? Do you think a better version will come out? Do you think Hot Toys doesn't know what they're doing anymore? Do you think they've completely lost it? All these questions and more, answer them in the comments. And if you like the video, as always, please feel free to subscribe, because I love making this content for you, and it makes it a lot easier for me to make this content when I know a lot of you are watching. I mean, I'm going to make it anyway, but it definitely, it warms my heart a little bit more to know that more people are watching it than used to. And if you subscribe, also like the video, because that just helps me with that silly YouTube algorithm thing that I don't really understand. And, like I always say, comment on about whatever you want, because I will always respond to it, as long as it is a reasonable comment and not silly gibberish, because I do get those a good bit every now and then. And with that out of the way, I've been me, and you've been you, and thank you for joining me in another 6-scale figure review. I'm sorry that you had to see this one. Hopefully you could join me in the next figure review, where we hopefully review something new. I will see you then.